You're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Johnny, England's got a new bloody Prime Minister. The Queen would be wrapped. And he's Indian too. Yeah, Johnny, it's great. She would be pleased, but he's not from India. Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, but his parents were from India. No, his parents aren't from India either. Oh, what do you mean? They were born in Africa. Yeah, Africa. Africa? Both of them? Johnny, have you got any bloody information to back that up? You can just bloody Google it, Johnny. I just Googled it 20 minutes ago. Now, there seems to be this narrative that someone's pushing, probably the bloody government, that he's from India. And he's got Indian roots and all that sort of stuff, but he was born in England and his parents were born in fucking Africa. Well, Johnny, that doesn't matter. He's from India.
And it is this success story of an immigrant that flagged off his leadership campaign.
Let me tell you a story about a young woman almost a lifetime ago who boarded a plane armed with hope for a better life and the love of her family.
He doesn't say where his mother immigrated from. Well, he doesn't have to actually say that, Johnny, does he? Putting it out there on international TV, Johnny, is he just leaving things out that are a little bit awkward for him?
This young woman came to Britain, where she managed to find a job. But it took her nearly a year to save enough money for her husband and children to follow her. One of those children was my mother, aged 15. My mum studied hard and got the qualifications to become a pharmacist. She met my dad, an NHS GP, and they settled in Southampton. Their story didn't end there, but that is where my story began. Family is everything to me, and my family gave me opportunities they could only dream of.
And her husband came out from me. She came out first, and so her husband could come out.
But it took her nearly a year to save enough money for her husband and children to follow her.
Sound a little bit bloody suspicious there, Bo. Well, that's an interesting... What sort of aspersions are you throwing around? I'm not trying to read anything into that, Johnny. Cast aspersions, but again, there are things being doctored so that we hear this a different story than what actually happened. Are you being a racist prick? Racist? I don't care whether it's racist or not, Johnny. I'm more concerned about the fucking narrative that the political parties give out to the common people, and we just say, oh, that's nice. I mean, if I went round to anyone, any dumb bastard out in the street, any dumb bastard out there where the new English Prime Minister was from, I bet you nearly everyone would say, oh, he's from India. Right, a false narrative, yeah, right. Because that's what we've been led to believe.
This guy. Today it's Rishi Sunak. Now, Rishi Sunak ran as recently as 6 weeks ago against Liz Truss. She's known as the Pound Murderer, the Queen Slayer. Now, even after being elected a matter of 6 weeks ago, he's the guy that's the cream of the crop. He rises to the top. And yet, Rishi Sunak, in case you don't know, he is part of a hedge fund that are the biggest investors in the Moderna vaccine, founding partner of Ferline Partners, a major investor in Moderna, and one of the executives managing its US office. So that's his involvement in the corporate world.
Jesus Christ! The pharmaceuticals? I mean, I know he married that Indian woman, that gorgeous-looking Indian billionaire. I would have married a gorgeous-looking Indian billionaire too, given half a chance.
Because you might think that as Prime Minister in a country like ours at a time of crisis, after we've just had balmy Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister that held parties the whole way through COVID lockdown, decorated his flat at taxpayer expense, then Liz Truss, a person that shouldn't be trusted, I think, with her own profile and face and haircut, let alone a nation's well-being, to bring in a new dude that has got such strong ties to the corporate world, to the financial world, seems woefully irresponsible and doesn't seem like the change of direction that's urged.
Jesus Christ, pharmaceuticals? Is every billionaire in pharmaceuticals? Are they some sort of money-making machine? Could it be that he just wants to snare the huge English population of Indian people?
An Oxford University and Stanford graduate, Rishi was born in UK's Southampton area to an Indian family. He is the son of pharmacist mother and a National Health Service general practitioner father. Sunak's grandparents are from Punjab. He's married to Akshata Murthy, who is the daughter of Infosys founder N.R. Narayan Murthy. Sunak and his wife Akshata Murthy grabbed a spot on the Sunday Times Rich List in May 2022.
Ingratiate himself with them, get on them, they're a huge voting bloc. Push yourself out there as an Indian, where he probably doesn't think of himself as a fucking Indian at all. Yeah, as I said, he was born in England and his parents were born in Africa. But they don't want to tell you that, Johnny, because that's not the narrative they want to push. Oh, but Johnny, that's just politics for you. They're full of bullshit all the time.
I like it. Odd-working British families.
In a sense, you can see the disjunct between the governing and the governed right there live. The impression of reality versus the experience of reality. You're invited to let go of, oh yeah,
He wouldn't have bought petrol at a petrol station for fucking years. I'm telling you.
That can't be his car. He's worth nearly $1 billion. It's not his car.
it's not even his car. That's his
He wouldn't drive that little shitbox, surely.
car.
Pulled it up on the monitor down there, actually.
Rishi Sunak used Kia borrowed from Sainsbury's working for petrol instead of his government Jaguar.
Amazing.
They can't be honest for 10 seconds. They can't get their way for a news item. Do you know what's not going to make me look like an everyman? That's putting fuel into my gas-guzzling Jaguar, no longer British, by the way. Could I borrow your car? Just around. I'm not going to get in it. It stinks of poverty and Pringles in there. I can smell your poverty food. That's because I've been living on tins of soup. I don't need the details. I just need to borrow your car.
But we're going to make him look like he's one of us and he knows all about your problems and he knows how to fix them. Yeah, Johnny, are you saying we're all too fucking dumb to realise it's a false narrative being bloody pushed for? Yeah, we probably are too dumb, Johnny. I mean, it's pretty bloody obvious that something's going on. Well, I suppose that proves it, Johnny, but people aren't so concerned about their future these days, Johnny. They've got other things on their mind, like bloody movies and working and paying their mortgage. So, Johnny, they feed us a whole lot of bullshit, and they wonder why we don't believe in politicians anymore. It's because they feed us a whole lot of shit.
It's been that way for 2 hours.
So in summing up, Johnny, they're just going to feed us a whole lot of bullshit. And if they feed us a whole lot of bullshit on these particular things, what other things are they feeding us a whole lot of bullshit on? But what are they trying to do with all this bloody false narrative, Johnny? Are they trying to make us believe something that's not true? Could that be possible?
To your broader question, can we overcome tyranny when the people are complacent? No.